And it is definitely not hot outside per se tonight, but we have a little cool down. It's going to kind of feel a little more like fall type weather tomorrow, right, Dan?
Yeah, Scott, as I love to say, with big weather comes big weather changes, and you're going to notice those changes tomorrow. But we still got that big weather rolling on through. In fact, and we were mentioning this yesterday, the hit or miss, kind of the variety of storms that we are going to see, and very much, we have some areas of the South Towns, we haven't even seen a drop of rain yet. However, you get into some of the North Towns, especially around Niagara Falls, where we still have a flash flood warning. We had numerous reports of poor drainage type flooding, underpasses kind of getting filled up with so much heavy rain. And how much rain? Well, we have some radar estimates. 4.5 inches. Again, that southwestern corner here of Niagara County, Grand Island, and around the Tonawondas just got inundated with some very heavy rain this afternoon. For Buffalo, we got clipped by some of those downpours, but you can see the heaviest, again, just to the north. Now, the other thing we are tracking is we do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings that are still taking place here across parts of western New York. Of course, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning, and we've been showing you here. This is southern Chautauqua County. It looks as though the worst of the weather, though, is now pushing into Pennsylvania. So definitely some good news there. Regardless, Jamestown, we do have some heavy rain and some decent wind rolling in, but I think the worst of it, again, will be pushing down into Pennsylvania. In the last couple of minutes, though, we did have a new warning because of this storm that just moved through Batavia. A new severe thunderstorm warning was just popped up for especially eastern portions here of Genesee County from Leroy down towards Pavilion, that Route 19. Yeah, conditions are going to quickly deteriorate as this round of heavy rain and potentially even some damaging winds does roll in. These storms are moving at a pretty good clip at about 50 to 55 miles per hour. There's already so much forward momentum, so it doesn't take much to actually produce those potentially damaging winds. Now, as we kind of take a closer look at the Buffalo Metro, we still have some of those scattered thundery downpours around, but a lot of this activity is beginning to shift to our east, and we're going to continue to see, I think, things settle down once this line does clear, and you can kind of see how fast it moved in here over the last couple of hours, but it will also be moving out, and behind it there's really not much upstream, so things even by tonight will have quieted down, and it's really only through about 8 o'clock for this weather impact alert and these hit or miss storms, the heavy rain, and yeah, the damaging winds. So let's track it for you here with FutureLooks, doing a great job showing you that line, but then how quickly it races on out of here. Here we are at 8:30, and yeah, even those areas where we are currently getting hit pretty hard, even into the southern tier, even by then, I think we're going to be drying things up. So tonight should actually be pretty quiet. Nothing more than a spot sprinkle. It is going to be cooler as temperatures dip down mid to upper 50s. And then here's those weather changes. Tomorrow, a taste of fall. Look at that. This is at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And here we are. We should be going through the hottest stretch on the calendar. And we're going to be struggling to climb out of the 60s tomorrow. Definitely unseasonably cool. It is short-lived after a bit of a chilly start Thursday morning. By Thursday afternoon, we will get temperatures back into the 70s with really gorgeous conditions, and it gets even nicer on Friday. So we just got to get through really the next couple of hours as these storms will continue to race on by. And again, tonight, any of these showers will be long gone. And for the most part, just mostly cloudy and cooler, lows 50s to around 60. And as we take a look at your 7-day forecast, again, tomorrow, a little taste of fall. Should be mainly dry. There might be a spot sprinkle. That would be it as far as precipitation goes. But for the most part, mainly dry. And then starting Thursday through Saturday, perfect conditions. Again, a chilly start on Thursday, but by afternoon, we're already getting temperatures back to the mid, if not upper 70s, and we're around, if not into the low 80s, still low humidity. Again, great weather Friday, Saturday. A couple of showers may try to sneak in later on Sunday. We'll keep you posted on that, of course, as we do get closer. We got sports coming up right after the break.